Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, man, I hope everybody had a blessed Sunday, a blessed weekend, man. Of course, we're still riding high on the USC victory, man, and where USC is getting ready to be. You know, look, I want to talk about a couple of things today. I want to talk about the importance of the NIL and why Travis Dye injury is important for athletes to now get the NIL. We talked about this way back in June, I think, April, May, one of those months. I can't remember exactly when, but we talked about this, and I told you guys back then, I said, you know, the NIL is good, especially for athletes that are already in college, those who end up getting hurt. Somebody like Travis Dye, I want to talk about that, the importance of it, and then I want to talk about Colin Cowherd's his comments that he made toward Oklahoma fans. You know, I absolutely agree with it, man. We want to look at that, and we want to look at it. It was a tweet that he put out, and then we want to look at the AP poll, man. I mean, you guys hit me, man. The coaches poll is a little bit different than the AP poll, but once again, the bias continues, and we're going to talk about that. Let's take a look at this stuff real quick, and you guys hit me in the comment section. Listen, I need everybody that comes on here to like, to subscribe, and share. Listen, like, subscribe, and share. You guys, the more you like this, the more you share it, the more it continues to put, you know, these algorithms so this information can get by and get around to others, man. So listen, you guys hit me. Let me know exactly what you guys think. Even what I can do different as it relates to this channel, man. You guys' input really helps me out. It really helps me know, you know, even if it's some topics, whatever things you guys want me to do, you guys let me know. But let's take a look at Colin Cowherd's comments. Let's take a look at the AP poll, and let's get into this real quick. Comments. He made these comments on over the weekend after Oklahoma lost that game over the weekend. And listen, man, you know, all you guys know that Oklahoma took major shots at us, you know, when we got Lincoln Riley. USC fans, like I told you guys before, USC fans had no issue with Oklahoma. We knew nothing about Oklahoma like that, except that they were successful with Lincoln Riley. And all I used to admire him from afar and think, wow, I wish we could have an offense like that. And lo and behold, USC ended up getting Lincoln Riley, man, and it's been a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, you know, Oklahoma fans are now, you know, they begin to be salty. And so Colin Cowherd puts these comments up on Twitter, and this is pretty, it's a trip, man. Look at it. He says Lincoln Riley lost 3 games in the playoffs. You remember Oklahoma fans used to always kind of complain. Lincoln Riley's only going to the playoff. He's only going to the playoffs, and then he will lose. Well, you know, some of us would appreciate the fact that we went to the playoffs because we were essentially lost in the sauce. But however, he's pretty much rubbing it back in their face because look what he says. He says Lincoln Riley lost 3 games in the playoff. Suddenly, feels like a pretty good place to be. Now, watch this. Look at this. Then he puts up the schedule. He puts up the schedule of the Big 12. This is crazy. So it got TCU 1, Texas 2. And I'm with you. I'm 100% with you, Colin, because we didn't ask for this, man, and they did it to themselves. TCU 1, Texas 2, Baylor 3, Kansas State 4, Kansas 5, Oklahoma State 6, Texas Tech 7, West Virginia number 8, Oklahoma 9, and 10 is going to be Iowa State. Oklahoma lost against the worst team. Well, they only had, prior to this game, they only had 1 win coming into the season. West Virginia had 1 win coming into the season. So now Oklahoma is behind that team, gave them 2 wins. Now Oklahoma, man, my God. I mean, nobody would have thought they would have been, I mean, this is crazy, man. A 5-5 team on the season, man. And you know, you reap what you sow. You know, like I said, man, I told you guys from get-go, if anybody's presented an opportunity in life, anybody, you guys on the other side, they offer you a couple $100,000 more than what you're making, and you get better resources in the environment such as Southern California. You get the resources there, and you get the environment, which is, and I'm not necessarily referring to the environment of California itself, but I'm referring to the environment of the recruiting base. You can just be right there and pull from that talent in Southern California. Now Lincoln Riley has all access to that, and now he's able to pull from that talent. Now that's what Colin was and so now Colin Cowherd is making reference, showing that, look, man, you guys had it good, and then you guys wanted to bash the man when he was on his way out the door, which was totally wrong, and they weren't keeping it 100 because of the fact that they were super salty, man. So listen, man, I don't wish nothing bad on them, but now they're reaping what they sowed, and now they're essentially lost in the sauce right now, so now they got to deal with it, man. So, man, what you guys think about that? Hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Colin Cowherd's comments about Oklahoma fans making reference to Lincoln Riley. Now, this is the AP poll that came out, and I'm going to tell you something. I got a big problem with this. You know, this is suspect to me. You know, you look at it. Now, do I agree with the first four? Absolutely. First five? Yes. But when you get here to number 6, so let's look at it. Georgia, number 1, Ohio State 2, Michigan 3, TCU 4, Tennessee 5, and then they're going to put LSU. My thing is this. If they do it by a week-by-week basis, this is what I mean by the SEC bias. If they do it week-by-week basis, you know what I mean? You're going to be fair. You're going to keep it 100. Now, they put LSU number 6. Now, I've seen LSU struggle, and I thought Arkansas had a chance to win this game. Arkansas, the game was 10-7, and it came down to late in the game. LSU has no business. You know, if you look at it, LSU has no business being number 6, struggling like that. You know what they're going to say, though, opposed to us? What games did we went back and forth with an Arizona team that just beat UCLA, but you know what they're going to say? They're going to say this is the SEC. This is a tougher environment. Man, they're full of it. They are absolutely full of it because that Arkansas team, isn't that the same team that just a week before lost against Liberty? You guys remember that? They just lost against Liberty. Liberty, who just lost against who was that they lost? I want to say UConn or somebody over the weekend. So my thing is you want to base it, you want to be actual and factual with your information, but this is the Associated Press. We can't depend on them. Now, the coaches poll does have us at number 6, which they kept it real. They understood what the real is. And I think everybody seen our game on Friday night against Colorado. You know, we put 55 points on Colorado. And I told you guys before that game, you know, you look at the game that we played against Colorado compared to TCU, which was, I want to say 38-13 was a score. We put more points than anybody, even Oregon, when they played them. We put more points on them than anybody. And USC really showed out. So I think the coaches poll really reflects that. Let's go back and look. Let's go down and look. So you got number 8, you're going to have Alabama. Then you're going to have Clemson. And then you're going to have Utah. So, man, look, you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys let me know what exactly you guys think about that. This is the AP poll, and it's suspect. You know, USCJ's on the case with this. This is very suspect. I don't like it, and I want to know what you guys think. Now, let's move on to Travis Dye. Now, let's talk about Travis Dye, man. You guys hit me. Let me know exactly what you guys think about that. But let's talk about Travis Dye. Listen. All of us seen, and I've addressed this a couple times. I addressed it after my live on Friday, and I addressed it in the live yesterday that I was with John Walker. And listen, man, all of us have felt the heartfelt love. I seen it in the comment section. I seen everybody all over Twitter. I see it all over Instagram. The love that's outpoured, the outpoured love that's for Travis Dye and people. You know, I've heard multiple people say that they feel like crying, man. All of us, we all got emotional. Everybody was attached, not only just to him as a player, but just how he left Oregon, man. He left Oregon and he really didn't have to. Of course, you guys know he's from Norco, California. He went to he played high school ball in the area. He wanted to come back and be at home. And man, listen, as soon as he made it back to the Southern California area, he really bonded with all the guys. He connected, and Travis Dye became an instant leader for USC football program. He essentially became the face of USC football program. And as I stated before, Travis Dye was the face of the offense as far as other than Caleb Williams. He was the leadership that Eric Gentry was on the defense, and I continue to reiterate that because I mean this is really it's really a hit and a blow to the USC program. However, I do think we are going to be successful with the running backs we got. Now, here's what I want to address. The main issue I want to address is, I talked about this back in the summer, as far as NIL, the reason we need NIL, the reason we need it for the guys that are already established their footing in college. And really, you know, a lot of people, you know, they made reference to the NIL, but I'm really about to make reference to it now because, man, I really hate, you know, Travis Dye. Some people, you know, they kind of wonder if he's going to play in the NFL, if he's too small. I think somebody like New England, their teams that use guys like Travis Dye, his size and his speed, man, especially teams like New England. I think Travis Dye can fit there, but you know, who knows what's going to happen with the injury. The only thing we can do is keep him lifted up in prayer. But here's the thing. The thing is, in the event, just God forbid, that this knee injury was permanent, this is the reason why we need NIL for players. Guys need to get paid. You know, I don't care, man. You guys can say whatever, you know, individuals can say whatever they want to say. This guy right here, a guy like Travis Dye, who got hurt on the field, in any event he can't ever play again, you would like to have him to have an insurance policy, which is called NIL. You know, I remember guys that were good, that had insurance policies back a couple years back. Marcus Lattimore, the South Carolina running back, I remember him. I can't remember who else was it. It was somebody else, but these guys need some type of insurance policy, which is what we call NIL now, to really be able to have something to live on in the event they're unable to play anymore. Because this is taking an emotional toll, or this can take an emotional toll on somebody, man, and this can be something that's going to be, you know, life-changing. And in the event that, you know, you've been playing football these past couple of years, and now you're trying to transition on to life, even though it's just college, it hadn't been the NFL, at least you have something, you know, something to back you up. Yes, you're going to have a degree, but you want somebody like Travis Dye to say, look, man, he deserves an NIL. If anybody deserves it, somebody like him deserves it. $1 million NIL deal. And you know, in the event that he wouldn't be able to play in the NFL, man. So listen, I want to know what you guys think. Is injuries like this why we need an NIL deal in place? Because I told you guys back then in May or whatever it was, that, you know, this college going to the NFL is not always promised. It's not always certain. Everybody's not going to make it to the NFL. The percentage of individuals that make it to the NFL is very slim. You guys realize that. So listen, man, you guys hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. Should the NIL be, you know, all across the board without anybody really making negative comments about it, man? You guys hit me. Let me know. Until tomorrow, man, you know we got the AP poll. Well, excuse me, not the AP poll. We got the college football playoff poll coming out. I want to see what they have us. Like I said, the coaches poll has it number 6. AP poll number 7. Let's see what they got us tomorrow, and then we can try to get upset. But right now, we're going to keep our cool. We're going to stay focused. You know, the AP got it one way. Coaches poll got it another way. I think number 6 is fair. Until tomorrow, man, listen, I hope everybody's about to get up, get out, make some things happen, get moving and grooving. And listen, until tomorrow, fight on, fight on, fight on.